A big name will be on the Democratic debate stage tomorrow night in Nevada, Mike Bloomberg. His support in a new released Marist PBS NPR poll jumped to second nationally, and that qualifies him for his first appearance in a televised debate this season. Senior columnist Rick Newman joins us now. Rick, $400 million apparently will get you on a debate stage.
That'll do it, yeah. And I think it's fair to say at this point, Mike Bloomberg is fully competitive in the Democratic presidential contest. So we're going to have a winnowed field in this debate. It's going to be, I think it's going to be 6. It looks like Tom Steyer, who has been in some of the previous debates, is not going to be there. But this could actually be the most interesting debate. I think we're going to see some fireworks because Bloomberg has essentially bought his way into this race. And, you know, Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, billionaire, bad. Yeah. So you're going to hear probably some real fireworks there. And Bloomberg has already been criticizing Bernie Sanders, highlighting some of the nasty things that Bernie Sanders, the so-called Bernie bros, have been saying about him. And they just seem kind of mean and petty. So Bloomberg is already going after Bernie Sanders supporters. And I'm almost sure Bernie is going to go after Bloomberg.
Rick, do you think Joe Biden is almost a thing of a past?
Almost.
At this point?
Yeah, he's fading.
Any chance of him to come back?
So the Biden campaign says, look, we're going to make our big comeback beginning in South Carolina. He's very strong among black voters and brown voters, and there are a lot of those in South Carolina. So he keeps saying, yeah, that's my firewall. That's where I'm going to begin my resurgence. So he needs to win South Carolina, and that's at the end of February. That's just a couple of days before the big Super Tuesday primaries. If Joe Biden does not win South Carolina, he's out. He has to win. He cannot come in second. He's out. And one interesting fact about Biden, he's been claiming he's the most electable candidate, most able to beat President Trump. This is his third presidential campaign, and Joe Biden has never won a primary election in a single state. So the electability candidate cannot get elected so far.
Rick, we'd love to get your thoughts this morning. In our email inbox, Team Bloomberg came out with their Wall Street reform program. Nothing big to me, but I think a lot of people on Wall Street will take issue with toughen the Volcker rule. That's one of the proposals in Bloomberg's plan.
Yeah, and the Volcker rule, this governs the amount of proprietary trading banks are allowed to make. This, to me, seems a little bit like window dressing. I mean, proprietary trading at the banks was a problem leading up to the crash in 2008. No one really thinks it's a problem now, partly because the rule's in effect. Trump has weakened it somewhat. So the Volcker rule gets a little stronger, a little weaker. More interesting to me is he's also proposing a financial transaction tax, 0.1% on trades. You hear the financial industry say, oh, it sounds small, just 0.1%, but this would really hurt mom and pop investors. The Investment Company Institute has, its research that says, oh my God, here are the terrible things that would happen. So Bloomberg is saying, look, I'm not captive to the financial industry, even though that's where I made my billions.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Rick Newman.
Hey, investors. Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.